You go to a restaurant, right? Or like a fast food joint. You be like, yo, I don't want no tomatoes. I don't want no ketchup. If they put that on there, you're going to go in there. You're going to be like, yo, why you put this on there and I just told you I ain't want that? There's so many little nuances that show you how life is. And, yo, people don't get it. Like, you got to understand what you want and stand on that shit. And sometimes, because the world is indoctrinated in so many different ways, you standing on something is unfamiliar, even though people treat life like that anyway. Like, you stand on what you want, but your wants is insignificant. So you'll go to McDonald's and be like, I don't want no salt on my fries, or I don't want cream on my milkshake, and expect to have it that way. But if you dealing with somebody in the world and they say, yo, look, this is how this has to happen, you try your best not to do that. You go, all I can do is, then you can't do it then. That's not helping. That's not serving me my burger the way I want it. And that's what I'm standing on right now, on reality. I don't see nobody in my life unless you're doing what you're supposed to. Like, that's on some real shit. Y'all got plans. I still got aspirations and goals I want to hit. And at the end of the day, my conversation is limited for anybody. I ain't got nothing to say to nobody right now because, like y'all hear me explain, I might have always just gave. Not even worrying about what motherfucker had to do with whatever they had going on there. I ain't care. It's not my business. You do what you got to do with that. But it bothers me, like, people are entitled. They think they're entitled to you in whatever way they see fit. They think they can talk to you and twist and turn shit around the way they see fit. You know what I'm saying? Just to garner some form of attention. Not me. I don't see people. And if I give you any level of anything, it's going to be a rewind button. So you can see whatever that date was. Don't play with me. Like, I got everything. I keep all the stats. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's said, I keep everything now. So ain't no slow leaking or slow leaking. The divine, like, yo, how you going to stand in the divinity if you accept anything? It's the whole point. You be accepting shit mad because you had to accept it. Like, I had to accept that. I had to. You ain't had to on some cases. In some cases, you do. So it's best to be thankful in some cases. But this thing is new for a lot of people. It's new for the spiritual energy. People don't know what it looked like to stand in divinity. The roads the roads has fallen far from having others cheer for the value of just your greatness in itself. Like, having people that to serve those values, knowing that they're gonna come up in that rank, it fell. It fell. And I see all the manipulation is deep these days. You got little niggas out here like, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. That's because you lived your life like that. Being an impressionist on people is wrong. You don't impression nobody. You lead them to their light, period. You don't tell people what they can and what they should and shouldn't do. And I wouldn't do this. And if you got people around like that, they probably like this. Nah, negative is negative. Positive is positive. And you got people around you that are positive for your growth, you keep them. Because they're not worrying about what's going on with you. They're supporting you. You know what support look like? When you ask for something, you get it. Or you need that type of help, it's there. That's what support is, period. There's no segue to that. There's no, half a sandwich cut to that. Ain't no personal way of looking at that. That's just what it is. If you didn't support the way you were supposed to, it's not support. It's not support. I don't care what nobody say. Well, I did this, so that shit don't count. That's like motherfuckers got hundreds of thousands of dollars on a bet. and you come in with $100. And you chasing the bookie down, like, yo, I got $100 on that. He like, man, you don't leave me alone with that little punk ass $100. You quit chasing me with that shit, nigga. I got people there betting $5,000 and $10,000. Chasing me with $100. Only thing you gonna get is what? 150 off that, or a little 150 flip. You get 250 after this all. Leave me alone. Stop chasing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be like that. But fishing hooks exist. People always want to attach themselves to a value. I understand. I overstand. And I keep walking this road that's unfamiliar to anybody by myself. Because I know people don't really know what greatness is. You don't know how to hold on for a long time. It was crazy because one of the things I was doing while I was out here was holding on to the rope to see how long I could hold on to it. I can hold on to it for a long time. Even when it's jumping up and down, pulling me, I still got grip. Ain't going nowhere. Holding on to that joint like this. They're like, yeah, he ain't gonna fall. Nah, ain't falling nowhere. I got this. But it does bother you when you by yourself and you literally ain't got nobody. That's a hurtful feeling. You be by yourself. How many times I wake up with the third leg, like, bong. Yo, I'm like, yo. Boy, y'all, extra swole way. It's been a long time since I let off anything. I ain't let off no juices. I don't even be doing, like, I don't even try to take care of myself. I just hold it. My shit backed up like the 18-wheelers backing up. Beep, beep, beep. That shit backing up, making sounds like, yo, you gonna explosion. Yeah. When I do get one, she gonna be in trouble though. I know that. It's gonna be ugly, yo. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. I'm just talking to be talking. Don't pay me no mind. All that to say this. It doesn't matter what emotion that I'm in. I always lean on self. I'm not gonna be telling people like this what I need. I'm gonna have a conversation with you. And if I had a conversation with you, that's all you needed from me. You don't need me to elaborate on shit. It's either you are or you not. And if you're not, I'm not gonna sit there chasing nobody down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, please, I'm going, nah, fuck that. You don't even know me. People don't know nothing about me. I'm so swift and changeable. I just gotta wait for the pockets. And every time a pocket come through, I'll feel in it. I'll fill it in. And that be my reality. Divine don't make mistakes, people do, and I'm always gonna keep saying that. With me expressing these things to people to say, you know what, it's what we should do. Oh, love, flowers and candy, and all that. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like, my hate for people is strong, yo, because I don't fuck with people, man. I don't even like people. I'm telling you, because I ain't got time to be worrying about the minds, yo. That's been my thing my entire life. I didn't like hanging around a bunch of people. Anybody who know me will tell you that shit. I don't like hanging around a bunch of people. I like staying to myself. Maybe a few small people in my circle or whatever that I can deal with and trust. And that's what the kinks in my armor would always be. Me believing that my structure was strong. But shit, I done grew out of that. You know what I'm saying? I am the structure. Because I'm the only one who's going to follow the plan anyway. I can tell people all types of plans. They ain't going to listen to me because they can't comprehend life or creation or growth. They can't comprehend none of that. So I can, though. That's just who I am. So I ain't banking on nobody no more in life. I'm banking on me being in a position so I can bank on the skills that I have to do that. That's something different. That means I need an investment. So I've moved on from, I know it seems like I'm breathing hard in here because I gotta burn propane in here, right? And it's only for my stove, right? So Yeah, like that propane, it kills the CO2 in here, and it makes it hard for me to breathe. So then I have to like let the heat out just to let carbon CO2 back in here so I can have oxygen. It's dangerous as shit. It's dangerous as shit. But when you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? That's better than me living on a fucking concrete outside under a box. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this shit right here. So it is what it is. But that's why I keep seeming like I'm losing my breath while I'm talking, because I had to turn the heat off or turn the propane tank off. It's cold as fuck. I'm getting some heat, you know what I'm saying? But that shit taking all the air, yo. I be in this bitch like, shit is crazy. Trying to breathe out more CO2 to keep it balanced, like. But it's going slow, like, hold on. Alright. But yeah, nah, my point is I can't bank on nobody to be a part of anything no more. I would never even ask nobody to be a part of nothing with me. I'm serious. I ain't looking for no team. I never look for a team again for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's been all the energy I put out explaining myself to people and having hope in what we can do. I never do that shit again in life. Nah, family nor friend. I never say, yo, we can. Nah, I'm doing this shit by myself. And I'm looking for the option, the opportunity to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got too many things in my head, yo. And the shit's haunt me. It's like divine telling me, you gotta do these things. You gotta do these things. This is where you're gonna be in the right room to speak these right things. Like, this is divine been telling me since the beginning of time. This is what you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn this, and this is gonna put you in the right place so you can talk to these right people to make them feel this type of way. Like, I already know all this shit. I know why people be around me and shit. I know why they say the dumbass shit they say to me. I know why motherfuckers come out of the blue and start talking all the little bullshit ass nonsense. Like, I know every single characteristic of everybody. What I do is I bypass it in my mind. I set something called normality into my characteristic. My normality allows me to receive you how you like it. My normality concept allows me to drop my characteristic down to allow you to feel comfortable to say all the bullshit you want to say. So now you just talking. And I'll be like, look at this dumb shit. These motherfuckers think I'm retarded. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is what divine allows me to do so I can see you. I don't be caring at the end of the day. I never make a decision before I have to make a decision. Even though you thinking you making something happen. It don't work like that. It's either you're going to do right or you're not going to do it at all. But everything else in between is bullshit. Like, I don't even pay that shit no time. I'm like, damn, yo, this is what motherfuckers be thinking. Damn, this how people going to play it out. Damn, that's what you pushing out. Like, I think like that. I don't be saying like, damn, they right. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? You know I know myself. Do you know I know what I'm thinking and what I'm talking about? Do you know I'm doing that? I've done it already. Do you know I've accomplished these things already? This is why I want to do it on this level. Like, I don't have time for none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it may seem like, oh, you know what? Da-da-da-da, he down. Yeah. You're going to get there. You'll be there. Everybody will be there. Divinity is standing on what you are. That's what you are. Your divine body. And when you start responding to those cells in that type of way, even if you got to wait to ignite them, you still stood by that. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what the progenitor means? The first to do? Even if it doesn't pay out, how it seems like it should pay out to what you think you understand the conscious value to what that is in some understanding. Like, you say, oh, you standing by your divinity, well, this happen. That's you saying that shit. No, standing by the divinity allows people in the next level to be in divinity. The progenitor, the first. So you'd be like, yo, he was in the divinity. But when he was in this divinity, this happened. No, he was standing by it. Because when it was time to stand by it on a different time, no one stood by it. So we have to see what that looks like all over again. So that means coming from the ending part of motherfuckers not standing on their divinity and just letting the world fuck them over in whatever way, shape, or form, and you carrying that bullshit for the next 50, 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to take that line right there. Where all the bullshit is. Stand in divinity while all the bullshit you accepted smashes onto them. While standing in divinity, it's like you standing with a divine shield, knowing that they accepted all that bullshit. So now you have to stand there and take all the bullshit because it's the symbol of standing in divinity. Now you have to stand there and take it because nobody else don't want to take it. Remember, y'all signed up for it. You put your divinity down to be a part of that. So now the second level, see, this is what I'm saying, it's euphoric to everybody else. They think, oh, I got powers. I'm this, I'm that. No, you're retarded. What this shit is you're standing in divinity. So most time y'all just running y'all mouth, telling all the secrets. Don't even understand you're opening yourself up. Like, hit me. See, I could do this, I could do that. Motherfucker, take all y'all out right now. Shut your screen off. Take your internet. Stop shipping you stuff. They got control of everything. You talking about, I'm going to go do this with the stuff. No, it don't work like that. Shut up. The reality is standing in divinity. Hold your shield up. Let everything bang on you. Can you take it? Can you really go through the fire? Walk through the fire with the shield up while everything hitting you. See, that solidifies the divinity. That's coming through the portal. Really coming through it because that's the line they left. So the line they left, they crossed over. They started doing dumb shit, fake gangster and all this shit. We're going to live this. We're not going to be divine. We're going to be what the world said we is. So now they left you with that. Now this line before that, everybody dying, failing, don't even know how to be gangster. Look how many people that died on both sides of the spectrum. You are just dying. You know what I'm saying? Left and right. But nobody's standing in divinity. Nobody's standing saying, nah, I'm going to move the way I want to move. I'm not going to move according to the situation. I'm not going to move because you said this. I'm doing this because this is what I want. This is what I accomplish. This is my God-given talent. This is what I'm going to do. No matter what nobody say. Even if you don't make that mark, you're standing there to represent that as this is what you're going to do. Okay? So, with that being said, you're standing in divinity. Okay? So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And it's even more fire when the first line of defense is coming at you as your own people. They're going to wash in the fire. Let them wash. It's not like they don't see what they're supposed to do or what they could do. They just won't do it. That's cool. It's fine. You keep going because divine put that inside you. Don't matter how long, whatever long it takes. Divine telling you every day, it's what I want you to do. Goes over people's heads sometimes. Oh, when I'm going to get a chance, divine? When this going to happen? Believe me, I had those conversations with the Most High. Like, yo, damn. Be feeling like this, B. The next you know, an energy of liberation comes. Prayer. Prayer is strong. Meditation is strong. I've shed many tears, yo. Many, many tears, wondering and confusion. And then I get clarity. I might not have wanted to stand in this. I might not have wanted to do this fight. My spirit probably didn't even want to fight this war. But they chose me because they knew I loved myself enough. They knew in the future, understanding I would love myself over everything regardless. They knew I would walk away from the bullshit. That's why the world say, yo, in the end of the days, they're going to be lovers of themselves. Why wouldn't I be? Would you rather me be a lover of the world? Would you rather me love materialistic value things and the process of the system more than love myself? Well, the system is destroying everybody. They prophesying truth. They knew it's supposed to be like that. But they was hoping that you would turn, they was hoping you would turn coat and use the things of the world to immerse yourself in. Meaning you would get extra stuff, like you would be immersed in the money, immersed in materialistic value, immersed in the sexual activity. And a lot of people are. For the most part, look at everything going on right now. It's okay to be effed up. Like, it's cool to be effed up. People gonna laugh. That's funny, ha. All that. But the only thing nobody does right now, the strongest thing you can do is stand in divinity while everything peels off. Y'all scared of y'all ancestors. Y'all scared of them slavery days. Y'all scared of that shit. They like, yo, I never. But that's where they failed at. So that's where they failed at. That's where you got to stand at. That's the line drawn. I don't know how that went over anybody's head. And they keep showing you and shit like, you ain't gonna never be. This is where you're like, we could do this. Well, you're not doing that. Successfully, you're only being a part of the system successfully. So that means you're in control of the options that are produced by the system. Ain't now no people out here making a situation that invalues them without being apartheid to anything that happens in the situation. Naturally, you don't even see it like that. You just say, all right, I must be liberated because I had an opportunity to get XYZ happening while I'm in the system. No, that's you still being a part of the system. It's the track record of how the system plays out itself. It's the track record of how the system does everybody dirty. So if you jump in that wave, you're just as worse as the system. Who creates a new wave? Who creates a new pathway? Who has a pathway strong enough that you stood on that will carve out of existence a way for the rest of the family to go? I ain't gonna hold you, but I know y'all don't know. But it starts with standing on your divinity. NAGA.